We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Hello. How's everybody doing out there? YDBT Daily on a Friday. It doesn't feel like a Friday because I've been off all week, so it feels fucking wonderful. People ask me, could you like do YouTube videos and just like not absolutely. It's awesome. But back on the grind on Monday, be back at work with Lund Racing. A lot of stuff has happened. Not much stuff I can talk about in terms of the tuning stuff, typical stuff that we knew would happen. But today I want to talk about mostly what's happening at World Cup. World Cup to me is the preeminent streetcar Super Bowl race of all races that happens once a year around November at MIR, Maryland International Raceway. It is just badassery, and I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Brian Luna's up there with a heavy S550 running a consistent 730. I'll talk about what he did to get there, what has happened since he's been there. We'll talk about Farlow's crash. Look awful. We're going to have to replay that. I'm going to go on, log in on Facebook real quick. Let me do that right now. Let me log in on Facebook so that I can get that video queued up. And we're also going to talk reaction to my video where I'm just driving around in the Corvette talking about modern car guys, how modern car guys differ from the old school car guy in the thought process, the lending, the predatory lending, the constant switching of platforms. I like those videos, those vlog style videos, because I think you guys can get a more behind the scenes thought process of how everything goes down. But you know, not everyone appreciates that. They want me doing something all the time, but I can't constantly work on cars. So once in a while, I'll give you a vlog style video. I have done nothing but work on the cars all week, and it is insanely time consuming. But it's been a good time. So before we get to it, as always, let's say hi to the sponsors and thank you to the sponsors that keep the show going. Yes, that's right. We got Nick James at PMAS. Thank you very much for becoming a sponsor. Paying a brother $100 a month. By the way, your bills due. Pay a brother or fuck off. PMAS. We got 2 Auto Solutions. You also owe me money. Everybody owes me money. 2 Auto Solutions out of Puerto Rico. Parts Farm does not owe me money. Parts Farm is paid for a very long time. Parts Farm to partsfarm.com. Oh my God, cookies. They're going to do a great giveaway around Thanksgiving. We have a great thing planned for you guys. I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. Oh my God, cookies. Pretty Lady makes cookies, works out. And her husband, Lake, Mr. EPA himself, and Caliber's Transmission, now offering 3160 stage kits. That's right. Those of you that actually thought the 3160 was any good are sadly mistaken, and you're breaking shit. And luckily, Ben Caliber has your back. Ben Caliber Transmission, CaliberTransmissions.com. Who does better commercials than me? Nobody. Coyote Fury is in the house. Mendoza's Coyote. I'm Hung Solo. Mofler Douche did it. Chris W. Bushley. Noel. SVT. Cardis TV. Oliver Bryan, Jared Wells, D&G Brandon, Anthony T. Corsi, Jody Song, Ivan D. Harley, Taquachemo, PNW, Ivan Perez, Oliver Bryan, Slow 99 Waz, says, great content, happily subscribe. Cardis TV again. Spicy Chicken Sandwich, nice to see you here. Stephen Baker, Ian Oz, 82Z28, Michael Mara, Ken P. Joaquin, JD Swag, one of the mods, Chris Y, Alfredo Diaz, Alan, Michael Ramirez, Nitrous and Biosplies, Rocco Zeoli, Ken P. Did anyone die? Did Alejandro dye his eyebrows? No. What? How? It's probably the camera, dude. Like, I don't dye my eyebrows. Are you fucking psycho? Man, I'm just hot as fuck. Man. Bring your wood screws, Mr. Silver SS himself, Infamous S550, Edwin Martinez, Puro pinche 956 a la verga.
Puro pinche 956 a la verga.
By the way, Casey Watson, I sent you a $100 gift card for Amazon and 2 shirts. You're going to be getting that for guessing the closest horsepower number to the Corvette. I still have 60 to 130 to do. The white car got the manifold painted up, and I got some new spark plugs in her. The GT500 is undergoing a blower swap as we speak, and we still have to hit the dyno on pump gas with the white car. Tons of shit coming up. Valdez, Jason, Chad, Miami Street Reaper says, Alex, you going Kong 2650 on your ZR1? Eventually, but I want to do it in stages. No one I know has done the ZR1 like I'm doing the ZR1. No one has gone, Pulley, tune, go. Long tubes, go. What else is after that? Cam, go. Then you start porting. You start porting the snout, porting the blower, getting the aftermarket lid, step-by-step build. Nobody has done that, and I want to be the first to do that because the ZR1 deserves that kind of progression build. Coyote Kelly, Walter Hoffman, Trent, it's just a dick. Craven Moorhead, Mike Jones, who? 2000 MCR, Jason, Arturo Mosia, Fast Rider, Mr. Coyote, more pews, more boost, Michael Locks, Ken P, became a bitch level member, Second Shift Racing checking in, Edu Martinez, taking anything to Bondnats or just going to be working? Just going to be working. I wish I could take something. I'm probably going to bring the white car. If I get everything fixed up and it's driving good, I'll probably just take that up there just so y'all can see it, but I'm not racing shit up there, man. Dude, the Lunds did something that I'm not even going to tell you what they did or they're in the middle of doing. Right before Modnats. My heart hurts. Melissa in the house. Jason Dane, Michael Locks, Evan Smith, Scott Andrews, Thunder Biscuit, Ronald Seymour. The dating channel started in a car style vlog when you asked us if we would like it. Alan Mendoza's, Ken P, Harley Takwache Mode, Gregory Utvich, Yusef 313, Mike, Ken P, Slow Yodi, 5 Josh Pray. Again, I love your love. Guys, I love that car. As a Ford purist who never thought he would get himself into any car, especially a Corvette. When I became a grown-ass man, I started going, if I was going to get into a Chevy, it'd be a SS, because an SS is an adult's car, or a badass stick shift car. And the ZR1 has checked every single box for what I wanted out of it. It is an insanely torquey vehicle. It drives phenomenally. It gets decent mileage. Everything works. Which, you don't think that's a big deal. Like, everything just works in the thing, Everything just works fine. It's a light car. It's fun. It gets attention, but not too much because of the color scheme. And it's just exactly what I wanted. So let's talk about World Cup. So who was it? Was it Wesley Evans who put up Wesley? Yeah, Wesley Evans put up what happened to Mr. Farlow. Mr. Farlow is a known racer in the Mustang world. He owns a 5.4 liter Mustang that is just sick, like super badass. And he had a terrible wreck at World Oh, it's not over. It's not over. My God. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. See that one more time from a different angle. Look at that. Oof. These cars are 660, 670 cars. Boom. Smashes the fucking wall. I don't know how something didn't break. But the guy's okay? Out of the car. This view blows my mind. The way he clipped the other guy, and you can see he barely got squirrely, but at that speed, you're done. Wow. And then this thing, to put salt in the wound. God damn it. So both drivers are okay. Both drivers got out of the car. Both drivers are okay. Thank goodness, because I watched it live, and I literally yelled, "Oh no." I went, oh, like a woman. I went, oh no, fuck. And then I just sat there like this the whole time, going, oh no, oh no, oh no. And then when the guy got out of the car, one car was on the roof the whole time, and then the other guy got out, and Farlow got out. I was like, oh shit. And it makes you really think. Like, you forget that at those speeds, anything can happen. A slight tire shake, you're not gonna catch it. You're just not gonna catch it. And some people have the balls of, they say dumb shit, but they're okay. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are aware of what's happening out there. But what also is happening out there is Brian Luna. Brian Luna was out there running his blue GT. Now, let's set the stage. Brian Luna goes from Houston, Texas, all the way to Maryland International Raceway to run in the Street Fighter class. He has run 720s in Houston, but at Maryland, in that class, he has to weigh 3,500 plus pounds to be class legal. So he makes a lick, class legal trim, and it goes 730s. They come back to the pits and they hear something kind of jacked up. They hear, really? Did Anthony just ask if that car was caged? Like, Anthony, I love you, and I love that you're a member and you're a pregnant man member. What kind of fucking question is that? Is it caged? You're asking if a 6-second car is caged? Holy shit, what the hell? Anyway, my goodness. Let me just... oh my God, sorry. Sorry, guys, I missed it. I can't believe he's up. He's up. So anyway, what ended up happening was Brian Luna gets up there. After he makes a pass during testing on Wednesday, comes back and they hear something weird. So they decide to change the motor. They had brought their spare bullet from their F-150 build, which is a TKM Billy Badass motor. Aldo and his crew are up there crewing his car. They swap the motor overnight and make the first qualifying session. Now, at 3,500 pounds, I think the car is going to be out of something potentially. There's rumors that it might be out of turbo, this and that, but I don't think it'll go much quicker than 730 at 3,500 pounds with the current configuration. But the fact that they swapped motors Wednesday to Thursday, made the first qualifying session Thursday, ran twice today, and was a 730, 730, 730. I think it was 728 and then 730s twice. It is so impressive to me that the guys, I mean, they're so fucking legit. Like, there is no more legit status to me than that. To go to that kind of a race, to qualify. When you're in there, you swap the motor over because you feel or hear or feel something's funky. Do it, and the first lick just goes down, and that means that program is so tight. That you gotta give them props, and I'm here to give them all their flowers and all the props, because my goodness, so impressive to swap a motor out on a Coyote at the track, go out there, make a 730 hit. That is impressive as fuck to me. Also, the reactions to my video where I'm talking about modern car guy versus old school car guy seem to strike a nerve with a lot of people that hate modern car culture. Like, they literally hate modern car culture, because most of those guys don't know anything about cars, because they don't wrench, they don't do anything on their cars. Mostly what they do is affirm or credit card their way up, and that's the quick, easy way to run 10s. But then if you want to go to the next level, you switch platforms. You don't keep going all the way. And someone in one of the comments did say something funny, and I'll bring up the comments here because I think they were pretty good. Something along the lines of, when I see a 21 or 22 Mustang for sale that has a Whipple, that has a fuel system, that has this and this and that, it has all the stuff, and all of a sudden it's for sale and it has less than 1,000 miles on it, something's up. Like, what happened? There's no way you even broke that car in. Like, there's no way you even broke that car in. So let me go by top comments, and I think we should go over the comments, and we'll talk to you guys for a little bit, and then we'll get the fuck out of here. Kyle Cross says, unfortunate that the other kids my age will never understand the return of sweat equity. Nothing feels better than looking at a combination you've worked your ass off to make happen and work. Predatory lending has got to be the only explanation that these 10,000 up MSRP cars are actually being bought. The new car scene's a joke. In my most humble opinion, social media ruined it, along with everything else in the world. You couldn't have explained this any better. I definitely have a much better appreciation for the older car culture. I've had my Fox body 14 years now, did all the renting myself for the first 8 years, but now it's more cost effective for me to work OT and pay my good friend to do the work at this shop. I'm already tuned, nut and bolt, but I only feel moderately guilty about outsourcing the work. There's nothing wrong with outsourcing the work. The problem is this. The problem with the modern car guy is what he'll do is he'll bring it up to a certain level, which is probably 10s. And then they gut the shit out of the car because they can't afford to just make power. And I understand that because I was in that boat for many years, many years. And then once you gutted the car, put the CJ, put the cams, put the M5, all the fuel, everything, and it runs as fast as a Whipple or TVS or on3 turbo car, and you don't even enjoy driving your vehicle, then what? Like at what point do you go, what do I do? Do I sell my king gutted NA car for whatever I can get and switch platforms to like a Camaro, which is better and a better NA car? Or do I just start fresh from a whole new platform and become Lord of the Flies in that platform? And that simply seems to be what's happening, where guys switch platforms, start fresh, and they get the clout notoriety on a new platform, as opposed to taking their current platform as far as they can take it based on the credit system. Because that's how guys build cars nowadays. They shove it on their credit, then they affirm it, or then they sell the car, pay off their credit cards, and start brand new with a new platform. And it's just a constant, never-ending cycle. Dude, $5 a month is literally a burger from fast food place. What's happening? Turviati says, Coyote Kill, I keep my debit card off my phone because porn viruses go hard in the paint in my bank account. Love Alex, but the fuel system and sparkle seats are calling my name. What? What porn are you talking about, Turuviate? I watch porn like everyone else. Go to Pornhub, it's all free. You're telling me that, did you pay for, I've never paid for porn. I've never gotten a unsolicited email about porn, ever. It all goes to my spam on Google. Something tells me you're buying pussy. Turuviate. Stop giving these girls your OnlyFans. Or stop giving the OnlyFans girls, or it could be true. Stop giving money to these OnlyFans chicks. That's the only way that happens. Swapping motors is a thing at WCF. The stuff you see people rebuild and weld is bonkers. Cloud scene, just say you're broke, bro. Cloud chasers ruin the car scene. I felt that video about car culture so hard. I'm riding between your generation and the current generation. And my brother is the current generation and got handed my dad's 2-valve. Oof. Sheesh. They need a homer on their camp. He works fast as fuck. Absolutely. Brian's team is fun to watch. Good, wholesome content right there. Right. Like Turvy, I guarantee, is doing porn shit. The hub is where it's at. Pornhub is where it's at. Turvy buying them OnlyFans. He's on the OnlyFans stuff. People building their cars on IG for the events and have limbo competitions are what ruined the car scene. And he spelled scene S-E-E-N. So I think the guy that does the affirm build is the same guy that says he grudge races. Like, when I think of grudge racing, like when you think of grudge racing, what do you think? What vehicle comes to mind when you when someone says grudge racing? What vehicle comes to mind? For me, a Fox body, a billet engine Coyote, a G body, a Malibu, a nitrous big block something. When I think grudge racing, that's what I think. That's what comes to mind. When someone says my car runs 7s, I think quarter mile. Modern car guys, grudge racing, they think NA 40 to 140 10R80 Mustang. They say, or they think Mustang NA versus Camaro NA. That's what modern guys think when you say grudge race. You want a grudge race? Okay, from what role? What? No guy over the age of 30 or 35 equates grudge and role in the same universe. It's like the Marvel and DC universe like intersect. No. The role universe, it's its own thing. The drag race universe, it's its own thing. So the moment you say role and grudge, you lost me, bro. Also, when you say my car runs 7s and I look at it and it looks like a basic bitch car, I go, oh, he thinks 7s means 60 to 130. So that's what new guys think versus what old guys think. And I'll probably make a video on that. what old guys think grudge racing is, what old guys think sevens is, versus what new guys think sevens and grudge racing is. So I don't think we have to get used to it. I think we just have to live in different universes. So when you meet somebody that has a puro pinche 956 a la verga cuz haircut, or is named Edgar, no offense to Edgar Martinez, and he says, yo, you want a grudge, fool? And I'm like, okay, where do you want to go? From a 40. I'm like, no, thank you. We are not from the same universe. Big Blocks 4's 8th Mile stuff. Right. Audi, yawn. Okay. Turvey secretly married to Doris from Women Driven. I don't even know her name. Dude, I don't even know her name. How do you know her name? I just know her as Women Driven. How do you know her name? It's entirely cloud chasers, Mr. King says. I'm 19 and I'm not on social media at all. The guy I sold my twin turbo S197 to immediately started the cloud chasing social media game. I grudge race my slow car. Haha. Dig or die, baby. Hey, Alex, how much power can I make on an ESS G3 stock Gen 3 with just injectors and a BAP? You're going to be stuck on race gas or pump gas. So on pump gas, and that's the test I'm going to do, I think you can make 650 on pump gas, no problem, with a 120 millimeter pulley, maybe a little more. But again, because pump gas is so inconsistent, I don't ever want to be aggressive with pump gas tuning. Now, you can stay on the same pulley, or if your fuel pump is pretty robust, which mine is not, you saw my pressure drop to 40 PSI in one of the videos. I said, this is going to be a problem on the 120 millimeter pulley. You should be able to make 700, no problem. If you can pulley down and your pump is adequate supplying fuel on race gas or MS-109, I think you can make 800, no problem. Roll racing for money? Yes. People roll race. Guys, people roll race for money. There are people out there that are so sick in the head that they roll race for money. And that's fine. I just can't be in your universe. I can't be in your world. I cannot be anywhere near you. You're a fucking weirdo. That's not to say you're wrong. I just think you're a fucking weirdo, and I want nothing to do with you if you roll race for money. You understand? I don't think you're wrong. You can roll race for money all you want. I just don't want to know about it, okay? I just don't want to know. I don't care. I don't care. It's not my thing. Thoughts on building S550 from Copart? That's a good idea. Honestly, there is an S550 that I've been staring at, and this is 100% just because I want it, not because I need it. There, I don't even want to show you because I think it's so badass. So, fuck, I don't want to show you. But this car I would buy if I sold the GT500 because it's done, and all I have to do is shove up an engine, trans, and a operating system, and fucking ready to go party. But building it from Copart, I think, is a decent idea. So if you go to Copart and you find something that you like that's jacked up, and let's say you're a body shop or you're a part-time body guy or you know how to do body work, well, I think it's a good idea to go to Copart or go to the parts farm, because the parts farm, guys, the parts farm gets cars in that they part out, or if you don't mind a salvaged title or something that's a non-road legal ever destroyed, like has no title, you can start with a car from the parts farm or Copart. Now, what I want is this car, and you're going to call me crazy, but I want it. Matt Brunette up Billet Pro Shops has a solid rear axle Gen 2 car with a Gen 3 nose, and I am in fucking love. I'm sorry. I am in absolute love with this car. It's a Cobra Jet rear setup, Watson cage, Gen 3 swapped front end, not street legal. This is just race car shit. But if I can find myself a bullet that I don't know, something, I would, solid rear axle, 9-inch, very basic, very easy. It's going to go A to B. It's ready for your fucking motor. Let's go, baby. It's a race car only. No bullshit. This is so freaking nice. So if I can't buy it. Hey, look, Turaviati, a switch panel that doesn't look like a retard did it. I think that's a perfect car. But yeah, I think buying a car from Copart for a race car, sure, absolutely, not a problem. Valley 10 speed in the house. What? Hey, Matt 760, what's up, brother? When you're gonna go drunk live like Stang Chode. What? Did he go drunk live? Boy, talk about trying. He's gonna be sticking a wrench up his asshole pretty soon. Because if you need that for attention, that's a. I still haven't really seen any Fast and 8 cars that are as fast as my full weight Paxton car. Riding the AC comfy while taking the dumb motherfuckers riding inside their gutted Coke can hot as fuck. Your next purchase needs to be a big house with a garage. Not gonna happen for a very long time. The housing market is up 70. No, it's up 100%. Houses that were 250 are now 500. So houses that were 500 are now $1 million in Palm Beach County. I will not be in a house for a while because I'm not willing to pay $600,000 or $700,000 for a house in Palm Beach County. No way. And I'm not moving to fucking bumfuck Egypt either. I hate the inconsistency of a good, fair roll race, how boring they are to watch too. I'm just ghost watching like usual, says Valley 10 Speed. Turviati made that switch panel, dropping by to drop a like. Listen later, thank you. Yeah, yesterday he was drinking a bit while live. Yeah, you got to be careful doing that because, see, I don't drink. I've never drank in my fucking life. Never had a sip of alcohol, nothing. If you don't count like wine from like first communion when I was a kid, but I've never had a drink. There are things that you might say that slip up that might derail your career. And as far as I know, Stang Mode only does YouTube stuff. I don't think he has an actual physical job, and which is fine. If he makes enough money to sustain himself, good for him. I would really be careful getting on live, doing any kind of drinking. My Indy car was pretty fast. Not as fast with a blower though. That's my Valley 10 speed. I rarely comment. Gotcha. Not paying the Copart high fees either. Shout out to the parts farm. That's definitely nice, but such an expensive roller for not being legal. I get it, but you got to understand. You're not gonna build a car like that and drive it on the street. That's really stupid, in my opinion. If you aren't in real estate now, it's not gonna get any better. Guys, I'm probably not gonna ever be in real estate like you guys think. Like, I'm not stupid enough. There's gonna be a recession of all recessions soon. Okay? There's gonna be a massive correction. And I'll be damned if I'm into a house for $750 and the correction happens and it's worth $350. Plus, the interest rates are insane, like 7% and rising. Are you still allowed to buy a supercharger online, or did that get banned yet? Okay, well, guys, you are now starting to see what the world looks like without aftermarket parts. You're now starting to see headers not becoming available without cats. You're now starting to see emissions legal supercharger systems. You're now starting to see parts disappear off of websites. Go find yourself an EGR delete plate. Go find yourself anything delete, and you're not going to find it. Now, what's going to happen when Ford takes their sweet time developing or making calibrations more likely to be cracked so that we can tune it? The future is the past, and I've already talked about this. The future is the past. If you want to build something badass, don't look at new cars. If you want to clout chase and run your IG page with 10,000 followers saying, look at me, I'm a badass, you can't do it by rolling over the loans to new cars every year and a half or two. You're now going to have to go stop, pump the brakes, let me buy something old and build it. Oh, you have no skill? Can't wrench on cars? Sasso, where's Sasso? We need to have Sasso in the house.
What's that smell?
That's your career.
Sasso, man. That's Sasso. Used to be wrong.
What has happened with me, and I appreciate it very much, I secretly want to give a shout out to all the shops that dicked me around. Shout out to you. Did you think I couldn't wrench? Did you think I couldn't get shit done? Thank you. It rekindled my love for wrenching. I hated wrenching because I thought, let me just smash on tunes and make videos and I'm going to be good and let someone else wrench. Well, what happened? These guys weren't wrenching on shit. These guys were just waiting around. And my channel cannot wait for your ass. We gotta go. If my car's on your property, it is there to be worked on, not to sit. Let's go. Wait. So now you want me to work on it. You want to work on my shit. No. I did stuff to the Fox. I put my ESS kit on myself, saving about $1,000. The fuel system, I might take the Lujan, but if I get a hair up my ass, I'll install that motherfucker myself. Because I can. The GT500 is getting extensive work now, and I'll showcase that. I took about 30 gigs worth of video today. All I've done this week, in my week off, I have wrenched every day for 5 to 7 hours. Every day, something. Dyno, Fox Body, GT500, ZR1, every car gets worked on. What am I going to do tomorrow? I'm going to dyno either the Notch or the white car to get you guys content. So I want to secretly thank all these guys or openly thank these guys that dick me around, because all you did was rekindle my wrenching abilities. And now I'm probably never going to have anyone else work on my shit unless it's stuff I can't do, like weld. God, I hope so. The correction happens soon. I'm waiting for the paying rent after selling my house. For now, I better start machining equipment and start making everything yourself. Mill eliminators, can't find them anywhere. Buddy and I have a friendly race at Mod Nats. His Gen 1 680 with a Paxton 2200 on 11 pounds versus my straight axle Cobra with pulley and 100 shot. Who you got? He is going to beat you by 17 cars. The 6R80 car is going to beat you by 17 cars. And I love you. I think you're a nice guy. That 6R80 car is going to fuck you up. Bad. We'll see. How much can your ZR1 stock fuel system handle on pump? How soon will you have to upgrade it for E85? Now, Jason, based on everything I hear or talk or whatever on the internet, you can supposedly use the stock fuel system on very low boost, which I currently have. I don't have very low boost, but I have 12, 13 pounds and 1050X injectors. I know a guy that went 1050X injectors, but he might be in altitude. 1050X injectors, stock fuel system, kept the boost moderate, and shoved the 85 down its throat. And supposedly, there's plenty of fuel. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll be honest with you. Now, there's an external pump you can basically tap the pan or tap the tank and have it supply extra fuel to the ZR1. I'm not doing that. If I'm going to buy a fuel system for the Corvette, it's going to be a Ford Innovations fuel system, period. I'm not fucking playing that game. Get your money up and buy all the foreclosures in the next couple of years. No, thank you. I do not ever want to be a landlord. Fuck the real estate game. I don't ever want to fuck with real estate. Edgar Santos says, I'm tired of the motherfuckers saying respect all builds. I don't respect all body types. Who the hell says respect all builds? Why do I have to respect the fact that you unbolted stuff? I don't have to respect shit. Fuck you. What did you build? You unbolted stuff. That's a build? I'm sorry, last time I checked, you're supposed to put shit on and modify shit. By removing your seat, removing your dash, removing your AC, removing everything. That is not a build to me. Drinking's from Flanagan's. Like, only Florida motherfuckers know about the Flanagan's. I got the pink one too. Only Florida motherfuckers know about the Flanagan's Cup. Stop it. And it's South Florida only. Because Flanagan's ain't up north. White car dyno, please. Which one? I got 2 white cars. A house is a liability, not an investment. Let's get you some more subs, man. Everything is headed in the right direction. Life's good. Now, I understand not everyone's going to watch my shit. I remember one guy from Houston made a joke in a thread talking shit about me. Don't think I didn't see that. Don't think I didn't see that, because in my face, you was quiet. You was respectful. I've seen you face to face. You were quiet, super duper respectful. But he's saying, that guy's a fucking clown. How come I wasn't a clown when I was in front of your face? How come I wasn't a clown when I was right in front of your fucking grill? But that's okay. That's okay. They can talk all the shit they want. I am not going to have a channel that's going to have a ton of views. But what I will have is the views that I get are long. Average views on my channel are over 25 minutes. I guarantee if you watch the big YouTubers that put out an 11 or 12 minute or 13 minute video, the average minutes viewed are 6 minutes. because they fast forward to the good parts, the dyno runs, or whatever. The average views on my channel are about 18 to 25 minutes depending on the video. So how do you think YouTube pays you? Because a lot of people go, he doesn't even have 10,000 views. And I go, I don't need 10,000 views. What if I have a 3-hour long movie and 5,000 people watch it for 3 hours? How many advertisement can they shove down your throat? That's how they pay you. Revenue per minute. I repeat, YouTube, there's other metrics, but one of the major ones is revenue per minute. And my revenue per minute's pretty goddamn high. Nick Rogers, what's up, brother? Saw parts from has a London Engage for $1 million. Parts from Black Odin S550, London, PA, and Florida? No, just Florida. You need a flex fuel sensor, right? I would go straight E85. I wouldn't do the flex fuel gay shit. Finally catching alive. Thank you, Turbo Dan. Turbo Dave. I bet this new blower on the GT500 makes more power and does not need the firewall cut to clearance it. Does not need the firewall cut. Does not need the fire. No, this isn't a brand new blower. This is an old. This is a. I'll be honest. I'm putting a 2650 in the GT500. I'm not gonna. There's no 3100 going into the GT500. I don't have that kind of game. It's an older 2650 that was laying around, and I want to do some testing. So I'm going to do some testing. You were talking about a Fox body headers the other day. I just tuned a Fox body with a small block forward, BBK shorties, and a 2.5-inch exhaust with Flowmasters, and it had a YSI supercharger, and it just went 8.5 at 160. My goodness. Goddamn, 17 cars. Why you hate me? No. I think at 11 pounds, 6R80, and he launches, if he has an aftermarket converter, it's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough to catch up to a centrifugal Paxton 2200s make steam. Dismantling is not building. Who was this? I'm not going to say. It's all good. I ain't respecting the stance builds. Sorry, nah, I don't get it. Shook one, Keyboard Warriors. Yeah, I've never heard of Flanagan's and here in Central Florida. Only South Florida motherfuckers know what Flanagan's is, and it is the most badass place. Get the chicken stickers and get the pasta Caesar with blackened chicken. You'll never regret it. But Alex, I chopped the body panels and put rainbow lights on my $40,000 car. You don't respect my build? I stopped going to car meets for that reason alone. I'm tired of people saying respect all builds. I did not know I was supposed to respect anime stickers. Monster Energy Claw Mark stickers, but my build. 15,000 hours watched. Respect my twin turbo Alex with the whole kit in the trunk. Alex, that kid is finally putting it in. But he's doing all that work and it's going to make not even 500 wheel. And my Fox body makes 460. Blows my mind. Funny how the internet makes people into badasses. Oh, Alex, look smaller on my phone and my screen. I hope you didn't see me. No. I'm not doing it in a threatening manner. What I'm saying is this. Keep the same energy in person. I know a guy. Okay, so obviously with the recent beef with a homeboy, I've been done with that shit. But people jumped in on that thread. You don't think I noticed? People that I have met in person that try to shake my hand after we have in previous beef. And I said, fuck no, to your face. Because I'm the same motherfucker here than in your face. This guy was like, oh yeah, fucking clown bitch. I'm like, I have seen you. I have seen you in person. Why doesn't that energy carry through in person? I'm not here to say I'm a badass. I'm not here to say I'm going to beat everyone up. But what I'm saying is this. If you publicly dislike me on social media, have the common courtesy to do it to my face. That's all. And if repercussions happen, that's what happens. But there are no repercussions on the internet. Zero. Most YouTube content is filler. You just click on the video and find out about one thing and click off. I hope premium helps too, because I can't watch ads to support. Premium, we get a small cut, but look, I don't care. Look, if you guys click off of the video because of ads, I understand. I get a small cut of YouTube Red stuff. I get a small cut of YouTube Premium. The best thing you guys can do for me is honestly the memberships, which I try my best to give you as much content there as possible, but it's insanely difficult because of what I do every day. But I'm trying. If you go there, you'll see that I'm trying to give you guys something for your money. All videos you post, I watch start to finish. Most in-depth, detailed, and I don't feel like I'm wasting my time. Your channels, Vice Grip Garage, and the automotive channels are my opinion. Thank you. Gen 3R and the GT500? No, not the R version. An older non-R version is going in the GT500. Hey, so Valley 10-speed. You got a Supra and a Mustang? Good for you. I like it. He's going to go to ESS HQ. Get you a G4, bro. Get you a G4. I used to get that crap 15 years ago. They consider stock 99 Hondas SI with intake and exhaust, chop springs and rims, so they call it a build. Got it. Just put a Predator blower on my Gen 1 Coyote swap car. Having issues with IATs and the VMP triple pass with a Canton 03 Cobra reservoir and 11 GT500 coolant. Any insight? How bad are your IATs, Swap Fox? I defend Poppy Alex with my life on the Facebook forums. Thank you. Heard you say poor design yesterday. Yeah. Like, did you guys not know that the 2020 GT500 has it's prone to high IATs? The GT500 2650 is prone to high IATs. Like, that's the biggest issue with the GT500 blower, IATs. That's why there's bricks, there's lids, there's a bunch of things to remedy the IAT issue on a GT500. Ignacio Ramirez says, I see that comment also. Hey, you know how it is. Maybe they had a little liquid pride that night. Look, I don't mind. I respect you. If you come up to my face and go, I don't like you. And I would like to know the reasons. Like, if you know me, there's not much to dislike. If you've seen what I do, how I help people, but that's okay. If you dislike me because I'm successful, that's a you problem. That's not a me problem. That's a you problem. If you dislike me just because of my face and my voice, that's a you problem, not a me problem. If I did something to you, I could understand you disliking me. But if in my face you are nice and generally a good person, and out of left field you talk shit, I go, oh, okay, so he's a phony. And that's fine. He's never going to say shit to my face. And if he is, it might not go well. So that's fine. But I've literally never done anything bad to anyone, like bad. Like, I've never singled anyone out by name and gone, you are a motherfucker, fuck you, suck my dick. Because I reserve to do that to your face. I never done it on Instagram, on Facebook. I talk in generalities. And a lot of people get feelings, and if the shoe fits, bro, wear the shit out of that motherfucker. But I talk in generalities. Like right now, I'm sure there's on the last video that I uploaded on YouTube, me talking about modern car guys. There's probably somebody out there that goes, he's talking about me. And I'm like, I don't know you. I've never met you. I'm saying in general, car guys are like this. And you go on the forums with your butt all fucking hurt and going, oh, fuck Alex. I'm like, I don't know you, dude. I've never met you. If you get butt hurt and the shoe fits, wear that motherfucker. What do you want me to do, man? Sorry. Why would you spend $10K on a turbo kit to make 450? I don't know. I was looking at a 91 Z28. They look badass. I don't know about that. I checked out his video on Facebook and I got to say that Tony Bolton guy really wants to get his point across. Still remember him being on these lives when you first started them too. He has a video? That guy. So Tony Full Bolton is so hurt that I dumped him. So I'll tell you what Tony Full Bolton was doing, and I'll tell you exactly why I stopped talking to Tony Full Bolton. So Tony Full Bolton is tuned by Palm Beach Dyno, right? So he was sending me screenshots of conversations that they were having. And I said to myself, if he's sending me screenshots of their conversations, he's probably sending them screenshots of our conversations. So I said, cut him off. Because if you're willing to do that to someone who you're tuned by, and he's talking his tuner, people that they tune, and he's sending me screenshots, and I go, dude, what are you doing? I literally said, dude, what are you doing? Why are you? I pretty much can guarantee if I comment on your screenshot, that will get screenshotted to the other party. I don't deal with snitch ass fucks like that. Fuck that. So I cut him off. And then I called him out on it here and I cut him off. And he's salty as fuck. Why? Because I'm right. People like that want you to talk shit on other companies will try to get you to say something in DMs so that they can use it later in screenshot form and go, oh, look, Alex talked shit about this tuner. And they have it saved in a folder. They literally have it saved in a folder. Screenshots, Alex, me and Alex talked, and that's how you know the guy's a fucking cuck. That's why when I see that behavior, when people are sending me screenshots of conversations of someone I'm in competition with or I dislike, I cut him off because he is playing both sides. And I don't play that game. And I go, that crew has a snitch on his camp and I'm good. Because if I allow him in my world, it is my fault for taking the bait and talking shit. So I cut him off. That's what happens. That's what happened. So what are you going to do? 100% every single time you meet someone like that, cut them loose. Oh, gotcha. The stands of all stands. Right. No bang turvy. Okay. Valley, let's do a friendly run at Red List Dig if you can. Valley doesn't have a car, dude. Valley's Mustang is like brand new. Unless Red List is coming up in a couple of months. 100% chance he was going to do that. Yep. Matt 760, 100% chance. You know it. Look, you're tuned by somebody else, right? Do me and you got beef? No. Matt 760 is welcome here. He's hit me up. If he ever wants to go blower or turbo, I'll welcome him with open arms. If he wanted to get tuned by Tricky because Tricky was treating him better, I have no problem with that. That is his right. I don't dislike him as a person. He's a good guy. He did me well. I did him well with tuning. He wanted a little better treatment or more attention, and he felt he got it with another tuner. That's his right. But I don't dislike him. He didn't send me screenshots of anything that was happening over there. And I'm hoping he didn't send screenshots because actually in the ticket system, he told me what was happening. And I think I said, good luck. And if you need anything, let me know. It's a good conversation. That motherfucker, Tony Full Bolton, is the snitch of all fucking snitches. And I'm like, bro, whoever talks to that guy, understand this. He is screenshotting your shit and sending it around trying to start drama. So I cut motherfuckers off everywhere. I had a guy the other day on Instagram. Listen to this one. And yeah, if you're hearing this, this is why I don't reply. And this is why I block you. Instagram hits me up out of the blue. And he goes, hey, are you still with your girlfriend? I haven't heard her on the show. And I'm like, bro, that's a weird fucking question, dude. And then his reply, I didn't open it. You know how you can see like a preview of the message? Oh, I'm sorry if it was too personal. Delete, block. The fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You think I'm going to go in there and start telling you my life story? Or are you psycho? Psycho. Had other tuners try bribe me. Gotcha. A little late, but I'm here. Loyalty over everything. Absolutely. ¿Qué pasó? Or it ends in seniors' emails. Right. People want reaction from Alex so bad they snitch and tell Lund. Yeah. Yeah. That's literally what they do, dude. It's fucking funny. I got into an argument with one of my friends who told me that you got sold out a while back. I just was talking to him honestly because you can't prove anything to him. Like, people get mad that when I went from VMP to Lund Racing, and I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just, for the customer, stay poor and eat fucking saltine crackers and ramen noodles just so that, I got to pay bills, dude. Sorry. Fuck you. Bro, I screenshot every time you read my name at the start of the show. I print it, then I tack it to my wall. I really didn't realize what you were getting at with the old/new video. Really? Wow. Okay. I think that's a shame that homeboy has the same name as your dog, right? Harley, do you kiss the images wearing the Shelby Dave outfit or else you get the cream again? Dude is weird. What a dumbass. Yeah, he'll find any post ragging on Lund or Alex and chime in. Absolutely. And that's how you know that guy's like, he's mentally ill. He's got a problem, and that's fine. So just cut him off from your life and you're good. He's going to hear this and go, yeah. He's going to screenshot it. He's going to send stuff. He's talking about me. Oh, look, he came me out. It's like, relax, dude. Hey, Alex, 18 MT82 ESX G3 extra 28-inch tall tires. What gear would you recommend? A 410 or a fucking 373? You're going to need gear. You're going to need gear in that car with a 28 with the centrifugal because it has no nut down low. If you rev it really high, you're just going to spin the tires or break everything in the fucking axle. So, or in the diff. Maybe he wants to be next, wants to make sure your girl is in the picture so he can have a chance with you. I even go back and watch your old videos. So many answers to tuning and general questions. I have a small monthly payment is well worth it. Appreciate that. I'm tuned by TSS, and you've been helpful to me both directly with welding axle tubes and indirectly with fuel systems. I'm blown away. I'm your cable guy. We are best friends now. Why do you care about his girlfriend? Dude, people want to know about me to get dirt on me, and that's hilarious. Look, that's part of the life of being a, I don't want to say a public figure because I'm not a public figure, but people want to be in your wavelength. And then when you say, like, guys, I have 2 friends in my whole fucking wavelength. 2 people that I call friends that I can call if shit's going down and we're battling. None of them are in the Mustang community. None of them. I know the Lunds would be like, yo, let's go, let's ride. But I'm saying someone I can call right now and they'll be here in 20 minutes and shit's going down and they got my back. Everyone else is an acquaintance or a different level of friendship. And you got to understand, I don't bring anyone close, because the moment you do, you have to make sure that they're so fucking badass and vetted that they're willing to fight with you. And if they're not that badass and vetted, that's fine. You just go to a different tier of friendship. Yeah, you're this guy. You're over here. But like, I got 2 guys that'll fight for me. You know what I mean? And those guys are local and they're tight and they're good people. So people want to be in your wavelength. And I'm like, dude, I don't know you. You're asking about my girlfriend. You're a fucking stan. You're on every single post that's negative about me saying, yeah, fuck them. See? You're a weirdo. You're outside of the circle. And that's what has them all mad. Do you want to put nitrous control on your Fox body? Let's stop it. Let's talk Bondo Bird predictions. Look, he's going to run like a 980. The car's going to run like a 980. It's a badass 500 horsepower car. It's going to be like a 980 car. Hey, Alex, I messaged you on Insta asking how much for a tune, bro. Did you get it? Guys, I hear that shit all the time. Take one for the team, Alex. I've never heard of this Tony guy. He sounds lame. Lame. Like super lame. Stop it with the controller. Jesus Christ, I'm not there yet. I like that you help the kids in the complex trying to steer them straight. Well, it's cool to hear you donating stuff to him and giving him car advice. What's he talking? Oh, Tyler. Yeah. Tyler's legit. Young kid. I think he got out of the Mustang game because he's smart. What's your opinion on Gen 1 motor running pump E85 and using the torque booster style packs and blowers? Almost ready to pull the trigger on getting it set up. I think the torque booster is dumb as shit, because what you're doing is you're over boosting the car and wastegating it to get 10 PSI sooner. So let's say the most you want to see is 10 PSI. The most boost the motor will see is 10 PSI. So you set it up for 15 PSI and you wastegate 5. So the MAF sees 15 PSI worth of frequency. The motor sees 10 PSI worth of boost. I'm looking at the data log going, this is fucked up. Why don't you just get a TVS? If you're going to be on pump ethanol, if you want torque, and you're going to stay at 10 PSI max because of your Gen 1 bottom end, get a different power adder. Get a TVS or a Whipple. I feel like this strategy is to prey on ignorant Mustang owners and try to get them to go with someone else. Maybe. Don't spend it all at once. Gotcha. Thank you, Grandpa's race car. Alec, I am going to pay for that check mark. I'm paying for that check mark. If Elon wants me to pay $8 for a check mark, I'm in. How much would you benefit from cams on a centrifugal with 10 pounds and boost in 85? So you're going to lose torque because you're moving air through it more efficiently, but you'll gain, I would say 30, close to 30 or 40 horsepower with cams. You got to have thick skin when you're out in the open. Absolutely. We could have been together. People are so nosy. But once old versus new, so sure, you're going to have people buy a new car and buy popular mods and go fast, but so what? Don't get me wrong. Okay, Pro Stock John, the video went so over your head, it's not even funny. Like, the video went so over your head that I can't explain it to you so that it makes sense. So everyone else got it. Everyone else understands exactly what I'm saying. So, sorry. Top G is back. Andrew Tate. Thank you, Andrew Tate. Most people aren't an acquaintance because I've learned there is no such thing as real friends. I agree. Most won't help you when you need it, but as soon as they need help, they expect you to drop everything. Correct. I don't have to say yes to everything. And if I don't say yes to everything, that doesn't mean I'm not your friend. Just because I say, no, I don't want to do that, doesn't mean I'm less of a friend. It just means I don't want to do that. But what happens nowadays is this. Oh, you're my friend, right? Yeah, you're my friend. Are you willing to do this for me? I'm like, no. And they're like, why not? I thought you're my friend. That doesn't give you or give me or makes me obligated to do anything you ask because you asked. I've done so much for people, and outside of this, and again, I don't publicize stuff, but I've done so much for people, for businesses even. I don't ask for anything in return. Hey, I got you this, you get me that. Like, I felt so bad that I introduced one business to another business, and that other business fucked them over royally. And I thought to myself, I owe him forever because I led him here. So I feel like I owe him forever. He doesn't. He goes, no, appreciate you, brother. You were just looking out for me. Things went south, and I feel like I owe him forever. But he's like, no. You didn't do it. They did it. You didn't do it out of malice. So you understand that just because we're friends or friendly doesn't mean I owe you anything you asked for. Fuck all that. I called out all the Cold Air NA cars that run BLUX on the pages. They got into their feelings bad. Oh, but at least they look good. We used to be friends, but I know you cut me from your circle. You were never in the circle. By the way, this isn't the real Mustang lifestyle. But yeah, that guy was never my friend. Are you psycho? He was a coworker. People look for yes men. Can you validate everything I do and say everything for me? Right. I'm too poor to flip-flop platforms. I'd rather be known for one fast car that I can grow with. Can you give me your best Andrew Tate impression, Alex? No, not really. JJQ gave me $5 and said, had to sell my car this week due to life. Thanks, Alex and Lund, for the good times. Will still be low viewer even though I have a daily fusion now. Hey, a lot of people that are my customers were my customers. Don't stick around because of the Mustang stuff. They stick around for the entertainment, and maybe there's something new on the platforms that you might have known, or they see me go back to old school and appreciate that I can give you guys old school content. I have two real homies, never said no to anything that I've asked for the most, especially if they have it. I would do damn near anything for them. I just logged in. What do you think about Dodge's electric supercharger? Just saw Demonology speak about it. I got to see more about it before I talk about it, because I don't know if it's this like the Hellcat version or is it like on a piece of shit straight six. Off topic question says Derek Eckroth. Not trying to trash Cletus, but am I the only one that thinks trying to go sixes in Leroy is a bad idea? What happens when that thing starts rolling? I don't want to speak negatively on Cletus in that term because I'm a weirdo about bad juju. By the way, I'm going to be gone in about a minute. I hope that car has all the safety equipment on the planet, but it is an open anything. And after seeing what could happen, I want body panels all over that shit. But he's an expecting father, so I don't want to wish any ill will on the guy. I hope the car goes straight. He's safe. I hope all the safety equipment does its job. I never want anyone like that to. He's expecting a baby, so I don't want to give anyone any bad juju. Yeah, we lost Cuban. Miss him on the lives. Arguing with me. Too bad. Never got to race. What you mean lost Cuban? Meaning Cuban is not a Mustang guy anymore. Dodge does have a new inline six that's in the 500s. Yeah, like he don't have his S550. Nothing more. That's all. Yeah, exactly. Cuban just sold it. Everyone became B58 something. B58 Cuban. B58 Mike. Whatever the fuck. Whatever the BMW platform. And I'm just like, what's happening? Like, I'll always be 5-0 Alex. 5-0 Alex or Alejandro Flores, regardless of what car I have. No, he didn't die. He didn't pass. He basically died in the Mustang community, but he went into the BMW stuff. He got smart. He built a race car, was seeing what it cost, got 50 grand for it and said, I'm out of here. Guys, I want to sell my GT500, but no one's willing to buy it for 70. So what am I going to do? I'm going to use it for content. I'm going to put a TVS on it, see what it makes, put some exhaust, mess around, do 60 to 130. Fuck it. Let it make me some money instead of just sitting there collecting dust, doing a whole bunch of nothing. Sorry, I should have explained that I already run the Paxton on the car. I don't have the torque booster yet. Gotcha. If I wanted to switch to turbo in the future, would you go twins or a big single? Honestly, on that car, I would go a big single. I hate to say it this way, but the on-3 single on a Gen 1, because you can't make a bunch of power anyway, seems to be fine. And I've seen guys make well over 850, 900 on an on-3 single. You're just going to have to put it on 3 times. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Just wanted to do a quick YDBT daily. We talked about my video, talking about old car guy versus new car guy. We talked about the reactions to it. We didn't talk about Coyote variants, and that was like a Brett LaSala thing. I'll talk about that Sunday. Sunday, that'll be good, because a lot of people are saying that that is not a Coyote because it's a 5.2 with GT250 heads. I'm like, it's got a Coyote crank. It's got a Coyote firing order. It's like saying a T56 without 6 and 5th is not a T56. It's like saying a 6R80 without all 6 gears. It's not a 6R80 when we all know it is. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Admiral Peck, don't worry. You didn't miss shit. You're good, brother. You're good. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I will see you guys Sunday morning. We'll see what happens with World Cup qualifying tomorrow. We'll see what happens with the eliminations. I'll be on in the morning, 9:30 a.m. We're going to talk some shit, hang out with you guys, see what the deal is. We're not going to take paid questions because we don't do it that way. So we'll see you guys Sunday, more than likely. That dating channel, I might be doing a show tomorrow, 8 o'clock, just to kick that channel going again so I can start earning more money on that, so I don't have to rely on this one only. It'll be a good time. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Stay in touch on the other channel and this channel. See you guys 9:30 on the Peasant Chat AM Sunday morning. See you later. Bye.